G'day, it's Scott and Nick here. We're from Prongerup Pure, and we've got a little message for you about our future.
And saying goodbye.
Thank you for all your loyal support over the many years that we've been producing our sheep and cow products. We'll miss you all, and we look forward to possibly seeing you on the other side of the market stall.
So, close to 4 years ago, we had a little special little man, and I guess everybody tells you, you know, look, that, and on cue, there he is.
Flower?
Oh, thank you.
Can I have a flower? A white one. White? Wow.
So yeah, everybody told us they grow up before your eyes, and he certainly did. Yeah, before we knew it, he wanted to help out with everything. He was tearing into the Farm Weekly every Thursday with his father. He was mobile, got himself a set of wheels, and then he upgraded to a set of our wheels. You know, he starts school next year, and we want to, I guess, spend more time with him. Yeah. So, completely lifestyle reasons, yeah. So we started about 10 years ago. We thought of a whole range of things that we could do on our little farm. We knew whatever we did would need to be fairly intensive because we don't have a huge amount of land. We actually ended up visiting a sheep dairy once and just loved it. Yeah, just really loved the content way the animals moved through, loved the products they were making. So we thought that could be a way to go.
We were lucky to obtain it from an existing dairy that was up in north of Perth. So it was a bit of a period of time that took us to pull it all apart and get it back down and get it all set up again the way we wanted it.
It's fair to say we were fairly clueless.
Yes.
we looked at this dairy and thought we didn't even know if it was all entire, if half of it was missing. We had no idea what we were looking at. So we pulled this thing apart, loaded it all up on a truck and brought it back, and concurrently, you know, we were building laneways, paddocks, all sorts of things to kind of manage the animals once we got a dairy up and going. Probably took, how long do you reckon to build it?
I suppose it would have been a good 6 months to get up and going and operational, and yep, meet all the other guidelines and other requirements, and then it was up and going. And
we put the first mob of sheep in and we went, now what do you do?
Yeah.
How do these cup things work? And then what do you do with the milk? We started out making a range of fetters with some help from a local cheesemaker. We did yogurts, branched out into a halloumi, and then we started with a manchego. And then we thought it'd be a great idea to take on a team of jerseys as well. So yeah, we found a herd over at
bottom of Collie Hill, the Rowlands there.
Yeah.
So they arrived 2 days before our son was born. So that all worked out at perfect timing.
So yeah, there was an opening in the market for bottled milk, which is why we got the team of jerseys, and it also helped, I guess, encourage people to come to our market stall, and because not many people were familiar with sheep milk products. So by having a Jersey milk range there, people would come in, you know, get a bottle of beautiful full cream Jersey milk, and while they were there, they'd try sheep milk cheeses. So it really built our sheep milk product market, I guess, because people started to see just how beautiful it was. But yeah, then we also had the full cream Jersey milk. We did flavoured milk. Gosh, we had a lot of coffee when we were trying to sort out our coffee recipe. I don't think we slept for a week and a half. But yeah, lovely problem to have, testing out all your products. At the same time, we were developing our sheep milk range, so we really worked on the manchego and started a pecorino as well. And we have people really surprised that it tastes as good as it does. So I think it was just finding that right product range and just getting really good consistency of quality, and that really just came about from, you know, ensuring you've got healthy animals, you've got content animals, and they just produce the best quality milk that you can get. So the work you do in the cheese room it doesn't require anywhere near as much magic if you've just got, you know, a great product to begin with.
Interaction with I suppose you could say the quieter animals. They're so used to being handled all the time. So they're just an absolute dream to work with. They've all got their personalities you get to know.
We'll miss the guys we've worked with. We've had just such an amazing crew of workers come through. Starting out with Greg, he was fantastic, very knowledgeable about sheep. The milking thing was a bit different to him, but he certainly, any challenges that came up just turned into hilarious episodes. Yeah, he certainly is worth his weight in gold. There was Charlie, who won the green trophy that was awarded to the person who got shat on the most spectacularly during the year. He won it, he came runner-up, and he placed third all in the same year. We had Jodie, another just awesome worker. If she ever went away, she arranged her own relief staff, which were generally members of her own family, or her husband, Daryl, who really wasn't big into sheep. And gosh, look, there was just people we'd randomly pick up the phone and they'd turn up, you know, like Kaz, Weed. Just such an awesome crew, really did step in and help out. And we've got some fantastic guys with us at the moment. So I think we'll really miss working with them. I guess we've also met some pretty amazing people. We've got like a great regular crew of customers that come through the markets. We'll really miss catching up with them each week. Yeah, just their support's been great. There's some fantastic retail outlets down this way that really focus on supporting local. And yeah, we'll definitely miss them. And the restaurants and cafes, you get to know the chefs and the cooks, and yeah, just their support is really overwhelming. The mornings when it's raining sideways and howling wind, and the girls are all upset, so there's a bit of poo flying left, right and centre. I won't miss that.
Having to go down at 2 and 3 in the morning to either turn cheeses or take yogurts out of incubators. And
yeah, won't miss that. And I guess because you spend so much time with the animals, they do some seedy things. It's not right that an animal's tongue fits entirely up their nostril. I definitely won't miss that.
Well, from the start, we'd have to certainly say a pair of dairy fairies.
Oh yes.
Alan and John, who've helped us build the sheep dairy, the cow dairy, and kept it running this whole time.
Yep.
So thank you.
And I think certainly Jane, a good friend who, she came down, she'd help out in the cheese room, it would work from pre-dawn to well and truly beyond dusk. She was just amazing. When we had Emerson, she came down and she fed lambs till the wee hours of the morning. She worked and worked. She fed us. She just pretty much stepped in and really just provided, lots of extra hands. I'm going to be hopeless now. So yeah, definitely Jane. And then there was Team Belgium.
Yep, Olivia and Rosanna. Couldn't get by without them.
No, they came over to Australia for a holiday and wanted to do some volunteering and learn some new things, so they came and spent some time with us. Then they came back, which was
suckers for punishment.
And they did everything as well. That was fantastic. Plus, at the end of the day, we'd cook a meal. They were great with Emerson. And then third time lucky, they visit us again before flying out. So that trip, I think Scotty had them doing about 7 or 8 kilometres of fencing, so that was enough to seal the deal, and they headed back to Belgium. We might have burned our bridges there. But yeah, absolutely fantastic people. And then there's the person behind the camera. Many of you would know Hamish from our stall at the markets. Plenty of you have mistaken him for Scott along the line. It's sort of
including my dad.
Yeah, that was the ultimate mistake. So yeah, I think Hamish, other than "Hi, how are you today?" his next phrase was often "No, I'm not Scott." But yeah, Hamish and Kylie have just been absolutely fantastic. We met them at the markets and also through mutual friends, and they've just been an absolute wealth of support. And definitely can't miss Kirsten, Super Kirsten. She just took on all of our social media marketing for us. Just amazing, amazing person. We'd just send her some random photos and just say, look, good luck trying to make a story out of this. And we kind of didn't get into our social media often, but when you did, it's like, wow, that's really funny. I hadn't thought of that. And yeah, so she certainly really helped us build up a good profile. Family, friends, I don't even know why they come down to visit, because they all ended up on various, behind a sheep, behind a cow, building things, working in the cheese room, helping out at festivals. Yeah, just all our family and friends. We certainly miss them. Yeah, we haven't
This
had a
will give
lot
us
of time.
This will give us a chance to, yeah, spend a bit more time with family and friends again.
It's really cold.
What have you been doing, Emerson?
And my jumping at trampoline is sprinkler.